1, 2, 3, let's go.
What's up, everyone? It is your favorite, iconic, legend, superstar, and iconic Christopher Koza, and welcome to my new podcast called AM Thoughts. This podcast is just dedicated to thoughts, topics, and things that I have been pondering about. I've been thinking about. Some of these topics actually I've wanted to use for our main show, which is CLOUT The Podcast, but sometimes I just want to talk to you guys and it be a personal thing as like a diary one-to-one with my people. These are short, these are compact, so hope you enjoy them. Please do what is expected of you. Like, share, comment, and let's get into it. For today's first episode, I quickly want you guys to watch this video that was sent to me by one of my friends, and it had me, personally, I felt like it was my friend was literally dragging my feelings and my thoughts, but I guess that's why we have friends, to call you in order. But enough about me talking. Let me just show you the clip.
I'm sending love and light to the good woman who showers the wrong people with loyalty. You are not defined by your mistakes, but you must pay attention. You feel empty because you keep pouring into the ones who do not deserve you. Take the time to pour into you. Pour into you until you learn to be loyal to yourself. Pour into you until you find peace in an empty bed, peace in your quietness, peace in a dry phone, peace without someone calling you on your way home. I understand and I feel for you. I am you. But do you love yourself enough to have discipline? Do you desire your goals enough to stop yourself from digesting poison that's dressed as pleasure? Do his kisses and lies feel as good as believing yourself when you look into the mirror and say, I love you? You can't love toxicity in yourself at the same time. You are not defined by your mistakes, but you must pay attention.
And I'm going to put up this picture. It's a screenshot actually from someone's post on Facebook. So for those who are just listening and not watching, this is what the person wrote on Facebook. If you ever lose interest in me, please respect me enough to tell me. Don't keep me in your life to gain confidence and energy from my affection, loyalty, and genuine kindness. Let me go so I can pour my time and patience in someone who will value and respect me. And that's a feeling that I've been getting for quite some time with certain people, because with myself in certain situations that I've experienced recently, I find myself actually falling in love with people only for them to hurt me intentionally, but it's like, okay, I'm giving you my time, my energy, but you're not reciprocating it back to me. And why is that? Why aren't you giving back the same effort that I'm giving you? And one instance was that the person was actually keeping their options open to multiple people, and I was like, you can't do that. You can't say to me, I like you, and talk about being with me, and then uproot yourself and seeing you in different locations and with different people and saying that you love them as well. And I was like, no, I'm pouring the love, the attention. For me, with that situation, I was like, I would love for you to be man enough to say, I don't want you anymore. And the problem is that I think the reason why I stay is because the idea of love, there's actually someone out there that actually likes me. or there's someone out there that accepts me. And that's where this notion of self-love comes, in this piece that this lady was just saying right now, is that you love people, but you don't love yourself. Like, take time to take care of you and take care of what you like, because once you actually participate in self-love and you learn to love yourself, you learn more about yourself, and I think that's where I lose the control, is that I actually don't have that amount of self-love for myself, but I have it for other people. And I have it for other people because I'm trying to please those people. It's sad, but it's an actual thing. It's actually an actual thing that actually does happen. Um, you know, and when I was thinking about this as well, I kept back into thinking about like relationships. I was thinking about, you know, some people. It's not some people, but my favorite YouTuber, Grace Alijore, UK-based influencer. I think she is from Nigeria, if I'm not mistaken, but lives in the UK. You guys can check it out. I'll leave the link to the video that I'm talking about in the description below. But yes, I love her. She has this video that I'm talking about. She was actually talking about a popular series called Love Island, and she was talking about the three contestants that were there, and she was relating it into general people's behavior in relationships. And the one common thing that she was, the behavior that she was talking about is that, when you get into a relationship with someone, you tend to lose yourself. You tend to please the person that you're with. You tend to not change yourself per se, but you start doing things just to please. You're accommodating. And it's like, once you get yourself in a relationship, I'm trying to not quote her word for word, but she says, once you start forgiving yourself inside the relationship, that's when you start being disgraced. Like, suddenly you moved from I'm the baddest, yeah, 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 and then once a person breaks up with you, you're like, oh my god, my world is shattered. What's going on? It's like you lost that thing about you. You're great. You're amazing. You don't have to change yourself within a relationship, And that's what I was feeling, is that how I view relationships, especially gay relationships, and how I see between the new kids and the old kids, is that it's just this, with old kids, we already know the game. Like, we know how it operates, and we know how men work. And the new kids are being lost in the game, because it's easy. Like, I don't know, like, it's so easy for any guy to approach anyone who's insecure, not sure of themselves, lacking self-love, to sell them an idea, or wrap them in an idea of, I can love you. But in actual fact, what they are doing is they're getting the benefits, and you are getting words. Because I've learned niggas ain't shit. Niggas ain't shit, and niggas are pretty slick. And if you don't have the mentality of a man who's like, oh, he's gonna play you, then you are a boost. your forehead is written puss, and there's no face scrub for that baby girl unless you really learn how to value yourself, love yourself, so that you can, yay, there's no bullshit that you can take, because once you love yourself, you know your self-worth, there's no shit you can take from anyone, because you're that bitch and you're that girl, you know. So it's like when I was going back to what I was saying, it's so easy, because as an ex-homosexual myself, joke, as an ex-homosexual myself, I've seen when it comes to bottoms and tops. Tops are normally the most manliest men in a relationship, and bottoms are the most feminine people, because that's how they that's how that's how they are. That's how they express themselves. But I've noticed that those that are not, amazing, good looking hot bottoms, they have like some insecurity or issues or problems with themselves. They fall easily into this trap of someone will approach you, someone will tell you, oh my god, you look the most amazing in. But their end goal is to chow. And they will always chow. Because you are blinding love and lust. Like the love, it's just lust. And it's just wrapped around in a mask. So that's how these niggas stay winning. Because they can blind you. And you can feel like, wow, someone like the for those people that don't receive that affection enough, like if someone is constantly texting you, calling you, doing this and this, in your head you're thinking, oh wow, if someone notices me, like I'm no longer invincible, like there's someone that pays attention to me. Don't think because someone is giving you the love, the care, the affection, the fancy beauty, they want to be with you. No, sweetie. There's something that they want from you. It can be money, it can be clothes, it can be just to even waste your time. Because if someone wants to be with you, the intentions will be clear from the get-go. And they will not mislead you, and they will not show you crap. But if it's someone whose intentions are not so clear and they're here to waste your time, they will do things that waste your time, And I think that's where most people fail. I think that's where most bottom fails. They fail because they lack certain things about themselves. And it's just now or it's because you like me, I'll do 1, 2, 3. And personally, from my side, I think that's why I've had the most bumpiest ride in relationships with guys. That's where I've flopped. Because it's like, I'll see all the red flags. My friends will see all the red flags. But internally, deep down, I'm like, oh my god. I see all the dummy. I see all my boost tendencies. I see all my clown moments. But damn, there's just one person that actually gives a damn about me, and it feels great. It feels good, and that's not cute. It's not pretty, and that shouldn't be the case. And I don't know. That's just from my personal experience, but it's just, we all want love. We all want the love, the care, the attention, the intimacy. We all want it, but start with you. Start with yourself. I think that's the most important thing. Is actually honor yourself, honor you, because uze uyi-one emhlabeni and pretty damn sure you're gonna die with one lampshade. So treat you first, heal you, love you, so that you don't accept anything. Be the best boyfriend or girlfriend to yourself before you go outside. But also, within the same breath, don't go outside because your mind tells you to go outside. Because if you listen to your mind, this is where you're going to fail. This is where you're going to fail. You need to literally, when you step outside and you say, I want to try dating, or I want to try a relationship, please don't go with your head. Your heart, you need to go with your heart. And you need to actually believe in the process. But also, don't fall blindly. When you say go with your heart, yes, believe in love, express love, give love. But in the same time, you give these things if they're being reciprocated to you. If you still feel like this is a 1-inch channel, you move. But you don't move losing a piece of yourself. Because if you're losing a piece of yourself, you were never ready. Don't date while you're still crumbling. Don't date if you're not sure about dating. And please do not date when you say, like, that's another thing. If you are saying to yourself this year or just to your friends that, oh, I want to start dating again, or I want to date. If you're still saying it, you're not ready. Because if you are ready, you would be already dating. You would already done the means to put yourself out there and say, I'm ready for a relationship. So until you put yourself out there and you're still telling yourself, oh, I want to date, you're going to stay single. You're going to stay single. You're going to stay as a 1 digit. You're not going to be 2 digits. Okay? You're going to be 1. It's not going to be 2. So, I say this to say, begin with you. Begin with yourself. Love you. And this is what I'm practicing with myself right now. And I do my best, but there are days where I just flop like man's business. Like there are days where I'm a clown. I will wake up one day and I'll say, I am done. I'm taking a break. I am going to look after myself, my little heart, my emotions. Like I will have those days. And then, soon as I get a text, I'm back again to being number 1's favorite clown. I'm just an idiot. And it's like, I'll get better at it. But I'm practicing now to say, I'm enough. I'm more. I'm good. And it's time to mend. It's time to heal. It's time to move on. It's time to see myself in a bigger, greater dimension. Because I think that's what I'm currently lacking. Is to see myself in a higher position, because I'm sure the reason why we're all scared of the journey of self-love is it self-love and that healing has to be so ugly, and it has to literally open wounds and holes and show you things that you never thought you needed to see in your life. You need to see all of that nonsense and move past it so that you can be a better you. And I think we're all scared of that. Or we all don't want to do it because we're like, damn it, I don't have the time. I don't have the time. I don't have the cash doira. And it's like, I don't have, not the expense. I can't do this. It's time consuming. I want to do something now and move on. You know? It's that ideology of, if it can be quick and be done now, please. But if it's not, you don't want to do it. So, I'd like to say, with that being said, once you've learned to love yourself and invest in yourself, you can be the most amazing person. Secondly, if you're like me and you're a little clown, stop. Stop. It's so easy to be wrapped up in an idea. It's so easy for you to like someone. It's so easy for you to give. You know, it's so easy just for you to lose yourself. Ngenxa yokuthi you want to be loved. You know? And it's pathetic, it's sad, but that's just how it goes. That's the story. You know, it's like, again, from personal experience, it's just so easy to let someone in, but also to let someone to use you. Appeasing is the biggest downfall for people that just want acceptance. For people that crave validation, appeasing is the biggest downfall. Because you will do your best to please this one, please that person, and please that person, just because you want them to be there. It's like, the reason why I'm taking so many breathers is because I'm actually feeling this pain in my chest called the truth. And it hurts because if you haven't experienced love and you go constantly going, you constantly go around and you pick chunks like you're picking up trash, you will never experience love at its best because you're constantly wanting someone. And I think that's the most biggest advice I'd like to give to myself sometimes, is that it's okay. It's okay to be single. It's okay to be another friend. It's okay to just be alone. Cause everything I'm the most amazing. I believe in love. I do. I love love. I love the romance. I love the everything about it. Listen, I love the dates. I love the movies. I love the popcorns. I love the calls. I love the texts. I love the messages. Yay! Do you love? A bonus for me, cuddles. Listen, I don't know who's listening to this, but if you want to trap me with cuddles. I just find that nonsense so beautiful, So therapeutic. But kidding, that's what I say. I love love. I love the idea of love. Love being with someone. I love having my own. I love belonging to someone. I do. I love it. But me, I pick up shit. And I think to myself, yeah, it's mine. I'm gonna hold on to it. And months later, it could fall apart. It could show me flames. But just because I can also tell my friends, oh, by the way, I'm gonna go see my man. Or my man's texting me. Or my man's calling me. Or my man's just picking me up. Or I'm going to go sleep with my man's. That and the actual romance thing is what I like. And that's how I'm going to constantly pick up shit and not actually pick up what is real because I'm chasing it. One thing about things that you chase, they don't really work out. If you can stop chasing shit and waiting, it is the most amazing shit on earth. Because when you chase, you will even get nonsense. And trust me, I've had the proof. I was rushing and I picked up the most piece of garbage that nearly ended my relationships with my friends and nearly cost me a friendship. Like I nearly lost a friend because of the person that I was dating. I nearly lost myself because of the person that I was dating. And this was all because I wanted the person. I wanted the relationship. I wanted the affection, the love, the care. Because quiet so just kept. I don't have it for myself. And I want it to come from someone. And that nearly broke a lot of things for me. And now that I'm actually going back in time and I think about it, I'm like, yeah, you rushed. And you could have waited this out. You could have waited yourself out from the trauma and the panic because it's not cute. So, with that being said, I know who you're talking to. I know who you're texting. But sis, if that person is not serious about you, if that person is not real with you, if that person is not ready to be with you, if you're constantly finding to walk around eggshells or tiptoe, or you constantly second guessing yourself, I want to tell you this. Pick up the dirty pig and throw it in the dustbin. It's not worth it. Pick up that dirty pig and throw it back in the farm. You need to stop. Cut ties. Cut the umbilical cord from the toxicity. You need to stop feeding into something that could never come back and feed you. You need to stop wasting your precious energy into that person. And sometimes you don't need that person to cut you off. You need to cut the person off yourself. Because some people are waiting for people to cut them off. But if you cut off the person from you and you remove them from you and you say, I'm not going to do this again, and you heal yourself first before you do anything else, great. You're going to be fine. But for now, if you know this person is wasting your time, you know this person is not going to give what you want, don't feed into your imaginations, or don't feed into the expectation. It's not gonna happen. And it's okay. It doesn't have to happen with you. There's more that can come, that can happen for you. But for now, just for now, wait. Wait. And don't do anything. Don't disturb your peace. Don't. I love you. Forgive yourself. Because that's where we all need to start. Is to say, I'm sorry. I have failed you. I have failed you so hard. And now that I have failed you, what can I do to fix it? Because the longer you hurt yourself, the longer it can take for you to recover. You added risk. Because it's not going to happen now. If you wake up tomorrow or you wake up today, depending on what day you decide to listen to this, when you wake up, you won't wake up and say, I'm going to practice self-love. And I plan to achieve this goal in 2 months or in 3 months. Don't. Because once you start the process, anything that you've in your life that you've never had the opportunity to deal with. Because here's what the mind does with trauma or anything. It registers it, puts it in a box, chucks it out. And once you find yourself in something familiar or experience the same trauma, that's when your mind will fetch that file and that box and open it again to you and say, voila, remember this? It's not new. You've dealt with it. But unfortunately, you didn't actually deal with it. It's back again. But we're also going to remind you of the previous trauma that you never dealt with. What are we going to do? That's what your mind does. So with healing, my amazing people, it's not easy. You will open all wounds. You will open the files, open the garage. You will open so much. And it's going to be so uncomfortable. And you're going to have to heal. But it's not going to be overnight. It's not going to be overnight. So, thank you for listening to my thoughts in the AM. This is just going to be, these are topics that I'm still going to have. So, thank you guys so much for listening to Thoughts in the AM. Please do leave a like, share, comment below if you want to say anything. I'm here to read your comments. And also, if you guys want to talk to me, link in description for my socials. But other than that, it's been me, your favorite, your iconic, skinny, average icon, legend, and superstar. I am a kind of Christopher, saying to you that I love you.